Welcome to Matt's new property. Come check it out.
On the day of that buyer to view it, that's when it got broken into.
Oh, okay. What I think would be really helpful to people at home is if you gave a breakdown of the exact costs and monies that you have spent so far to get the keys to this property, please. If we spend £30,000, what's the profit in this property? Guys, welcome to another video from me, Stephen Hamilton, and today we will be discussing the BRRR strategy and how Matt is putting it into play in his latest project. Now, the BRRR strategy, also known as BRRR, is the buy, refurbish, refinance, rent. So, simply explained, you buy a house, you refurbish or renovate the house, you refinance the house, hopefully pulling all of your money out or as much as possible so you don't have to leave a lot in there, and then you rent the property out. That's it explained in a nutshell. But first, we're going to show you Matt Cox's house, have a little look around it, and then we're going to sit down, go through the numbers, and explain to you all how he bought it on bridging finance and what that entailed. So guys, check out the video and we'll catch you in a couple of minutes. Welcome to Matt's new property. Come check it out. So, what's your first impressions, mate? It's the first time you've been here.
Yeah, first time I think since getting the keys. Really happy with it. Like, it's not as much work as I initially thought. Still a lot, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you know, there are definitely some corners we can cut and still have a really good deal on our hands.
So there's still good profit in it, great profit.
Yeah.
And we'll go through that later on. But let's go into the kitchen and take a look around.
Okay.
Kitchen,
Yes.
decent size.
Yeah.
Needs a full replacement.
It does.
We've got a downstairs toilet back there.
Yeah.
You'll see that there's had to put shutters on the back of the house because people were breaking in. I think the boiler got stolen as well.
It did, so that's quite an interesting story. Originally when the house was put on for sale, it was £137,000 and that was accepted.
Yeah.
And then on the day of that buyer to view it, that's when it got broken into.
Oh, okay.
And then that's when the price had to obviously reduce, and that's when
Reduce the price by 10 grand?
more than that, 12 grand, and obviously
Wow.
like it's not 12 grand's worth of.
No, there's a broken window.
Yeah.
There's another broken window upstairs.
And
The boiler's been stolen. It's minor. It's something
Yeah.
that we can deal with.
Yeah, that's where value is.
Yeah, let's go upstairs and take a look at the 3 bedrooms. I'm sure there's 2 sets of ladders in this house.
Yeah, I know. So this is the first single bedroom, nice size.
Yeah, I think there's some filling and sanding to do.
Yeah.
Maybe a light skim in some areas. Central heating definitely is changing. Obviously there's no boiler, so the radiators need to be changed. A few problems with some of the electrics, which we'll be taking a look at. But overall, it's decent condition.
Yeah, really happy with it.
But we'll go into the middle bedroom now. So this is the middle bedroom.
Yeah.
If you want to shut the door. That's what I was talking about with the broken windows.
Yeah.
Same as downstairs and
Yeah.
upstairs. We need to peel this wallpaper back.
Yeah.
And we can see, well, you actually might be able to pull it away there now, Matt, if you can. And see if we can get some kind of look.
Yeah, this will start to come. It's quite a pretty wallpaper as well.
Yeah, so as you can see, Matt's pulled the wallpaper off, but then there's lining paper attached, which is underneath. But the walls do look like they're in good condition.
Yeah.
Overall, again, very happy.
I think so. And would you say this is, you could fit a double, but I think it's more of a single.
Yeah. Well, this is 2 normal size rooms and a box room. That's
Yeah.
what they call it on these kind of houses. But you could get a double bed there,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't. So I put 3/4 or a single.
For sure.
But it's a great rental area, really, really good rental area. So that's what you're going to aim for. So now we're into the master bedroom. Decent size. The chimney breast has obviously come from downstairs to upstairs, so if you do take those out, that will be removed.
Big space saver, that one.
Big space saver. The walls look okay.
Yeah.
They don't look terrible, do they? That's something I'm really impressed with. The photos don't do this justice. When we saw this on the advert, I was like, oh, the walls don't look great. When I came to view it the first time without you, I was like impressed. And then again, back here, what is it, 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, just a really quick turnaround.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm really impressed with it. Are you changing the windows and the doors throughout, like the external?
Not sure yet. Going to wait to see what the builders say and go from there.
We're going to get 3 builders quotes as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, but good size, a lot to do, exciting project. The bathroom is a 3-piece bathroom. There's tiles on the floor, there's tiles on the wall, all needs replacing. The whole thing needs doing. We need to refit that brand new. That'll look amazing, great space. So let's go and take a look at the rear garden now. So here we are, rear garden, great size, a lot of potential, a lot of work to do in the garden, to be honest with you. We have that shed and that shed, both timber. So the outside office, I'm not 100% sure that's going to work. And we did mention inside the house, guys, they had to secure the house because someone did break in. They stole the boiler, smashed a couple of windows. Worked to your favour?
It did. It wiped off a lot of value of the house, so it's a great opportunity.
And the area, like I said, is a great rental area. So it's going to be something that you do profit from really well. New fence panels all the way around. I actually think that these can be touched up, painted, and used as storage instead of removing
storage,
them.
You know, yeah.
Patio needs to be redone. That little bit of a jungle needs to be fixed. But other than that, I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
But obviously it's your property, so.
I'm buzzing. I think it's a great project. It's a lot simpler than the other one. And it's what we can get going with straight away.
Exactly. So if you guys don't know, Matt's got a 9-bedroom house that's on the channel. You can see it. We're waiting for planning to come for 3 2-bed flats, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's not far though.
No, I'm any day now.
Yeah, I think it might be this week coming because it's been about 4, 5, 6 weeks.
Well, roughly about 6 weeks.
6 weeks since we put the planning application in. So hopefully we hear that next week. Now, guys, come and check out the front. We're going to tell you what we're going to do with it, and then we're going to head back to the office and go through the numbers. This is the drive of the front garden. Again, it's a huge space, can fit 2 cars on here.
Easily.
I personally think what you just said to me off camera makes more sense. Maybe rip all this up, gravel it, put new boards all the way around, paint up all the walls, remove all the weeds and the shrubbery, and it'll be a great space.
Yeah.
So you've just seen the house, and now we're going back to the office to run through the numbers. So what I think would be really helpful to people at home is if you gave a breakdown of the exact costs and monies that you have spent so far to get the keys to this property, please.
Yeah, sure. So the money that's left my account, just over £41,000.
Yep.
£3,000 of that is the deal source.
Yep.
About £940 is the fee for the mortgage to find the bridging loan.
So that was the broker fee?
Yes.
That was 1%, isn't
it? Yes.
Yeah.
The rest is £37,695, and that is the deposit makes up a large sum of that.
So the deposit on your house at 25% is probably around 32,000 roughly?
Yes, yeah. And then I've got some specific figures here which make up the rest of that balance.
Okay.
So I'll just list them off. So solicitor's fees, £1,800, including that. Telegraphic transfer fee, £36. Company's house registration times 2, £300. Land registry fee, £190. Searches, £190. Stamp duty, a big one, £3,775. And a bankruptcy search, £8. So a lot of these little figures do start to add up.
These are the things that people don't see on YouTube videos, so I think it's really important that you explained all of them in detail so people can understand it. So the house was 125,500. And so far you have spent just over £41,000 to get the keys.
Yes.
Now you've took out bridging loan and you are paying £750 on borrowing £94,000.
Every month I'm borrowing that money, £750.
Okay, so guys, bridging finance, how did you find it? So you've never used bridging before.
No.
You used our mortgage broker who talked you through the process. What are the pros and cons that you have personally found with bridging?
Personally, I've found that it's, well, in my experience, it's more straightforward than a mortgage. Again, there's pros and cons to that. The best thing, in my opinion, is, of course, as soon as that property is refurbished, you can straight away get it refinanced and pull out your money, whereas you obviously can't do that with a mortgage. So you have options there, and it's quick.
Yeah, it was very fast, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the other main thing I'd say as well. Very, very fast. So literally, there's a video about how you got sources for me. It took about a month.
Yeah. So was it 4 weeks ago? Has it been 4 or 5 weeks?
Just over 4 weeks.
Yeah, just over 4 weweeks, and we've collected the keys today.
Yeah, really quick.
So another question is, you took the bridging for how long?
Well, I think it's a 12-month period, they say. if you want it longer, that they're going to take your money, no problem. But obviously, we want it done as quick as possible.
If you hit 12 months,
Yeah.
do you know what happens?
There's a conversation to be had there.
Okay.
But I think they normally extend it, but there might be a difference in fees.
Of course there is. They charge you a higher interest rate after the 12 months because you've signed for 12 months to say that you will return this money.
Yeah.
Did they ask you for an exit strategy?
They didn't actually, no.
No, okay.
There might be something in the small print, which, I have gone through it and everything, but obviously we're all under the impression that this is going to be done in 3 months or so.
And it's going to be turned into a buy-to-let.
Exactly.
Because you are refinancing
Yeah.
for a higher amount.
Yeah.
We're hoping that this property is going to be worth roughly, well, what was the one over the road, the comparable? What did that sell for?
Officially 180, but we think it went just over.
Yeah.
We can't access that, so we're thinking 180, 190.
Yeah, so it was listed at 180.
Yeah.
But after speaking to the estate agents, they said it went over.
Yeah.
So let's say it went over to 190, say 185, which is on the safe side.
Yeah.
You paid 125.
Yeah.
And now, what are we spending on the refurb? What have we estimated? Because we've already had a quote, haven't we?
Yes.
We've had a quote from one builder, and we're going to get quotes next week from 2, 3, maybe 4 builders. What was the first quote?
I think it's £32,000.
Yeah, so £32,000 for the refurb, and I'll explain what was included in the refurb. It was windows and doors.
Yep.
Boiler and central heating, because there's no boiler, it's been stolen.
Missing.
It needs a rewire. Roof needs looking at. Front garden, rear garden, 2 huge sheds.
Yep.
That need something doing with them. New bathroom, new kitchen, replacing all of the skirting board and archive throughout, and carpets and flooring.
Yep.
So it is a big refurb.
It's a long list.
It's a very long list, and very confident that this can be completed in 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Very, very confident. We do have builders who are on standby that can do it, but we want other quotes just to make sure.
Of course, yeah.
And if we spend £30,000, what's the profit in this property?
I'm just doing the top of my head right now, so that's 125,500 plus £30,000, so 155,500.
So if we say 160, because we had fees and some bits and pieces in.
So 160, and then obviously if it's valued at 180, then at least 20k, but hopefully we can push higher than that.
Yeah, if we can get 190,
yeah,
which in this current market, it's not unachievable.
Yeah.
So if we can get 190, guys, and we can get a 20% loan to value on a refinance, we have to leave £38,000 in the property, which means we will clear 152,000. So you will have to leave around £8,000 in this property to own it forever, and your passive income with your mortgage will probably be around £400 a month. Sounds like a great deal, especially in the current market today. Someone said to you that you could have a house for £8,000. You'd do it.
Your arm off,
yeah, you do it every single day of the week.
Yeah, I think the BRRR method is just the best one to go with, in my opinion.
That is your favourite, isn't it? That's what you said to me when I first met you. You're trying to build a portfolio. As long as you can pull most of your money back out, you're happy to run that method. So guys, the BRRR strategy is something that I teach. I have a masterclass. My masterclass is very important for anybody who wants to do what Matt is doing. Matt is also doing this on another property that we sourced him. There's a video on the YouTube channel, which we mentioned earlier on. There is a link in the description below, and put your details in there. I will contact you personally. We'll have a conversation about anything that you want to know about it before you sign up. But guys, this strategy is one of the best strategies out there. It's something that creates generational wealth. It recycles the capital that you're using, and there's a lot of times where you can actually pull all of your money out of the deal.
Less tax as well.
Less tax as well. I'm not going to go into that too much. No. Because you're taking on debt, the profit is not taxable. Any questions on that, again, leave a comment. I'll respond to you. But yeah, guys, BRRR is one of my favourite strategies, and it's one of the best strategies in property. Thank you for tuning into another video. Please, please, please smash that like button. Leave a comment. You don't understand how important these things are to us for the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed, why haven't you subscribed to our channel? We have the best content of any property expert in the UK at the moment. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll catch you in another video soon.